this is Lalita from Super German Academy YouTube channel. This YouTube channel is all about learning German grammar. If you are a beginner to German language or if you are passionate about learning German, I suggest you to follow the videos of Super German Academy YouTube channel. All the videos I have created. And this channel contains of all the lessons of class 6, class 7 and class 8. And thank you for the introduction. Now going into the video further. This video is about class 6 Hallo Deutsch. Now, Hallo Deutsch means hello German. Hallo means hello, Deutsch means German. And there are two modules in class 6, Module 1 and Module 2. Now, first module, here 1.1 means Module 1 and this one is lesson 1. In German for lesson, you will say as Lektion. That is Lektion. Lektion. So, Module 1, Lection 1, the name of the lesson is Hallo. So, this is the first word you will be learning in German. Hallo means hello. In English, we say as H-E-L-L-O and this hello in German is called as H-A-L-L-O, hallo. Here, bedeutet means meaning. That is, hallo means hello. Okay? In this lesson, you will learn about salutations. Salutations means like good morning, good afternoon, good evening. All this comes under salutations, right? How you have to say in German, you will learn. Then personal pronouns like I, you, he, she, it, all these are called personal pronouns. So how you can say in German, you will learn. Then in this lesson, you will learn about two verbs. There are sein and heißen. So you will learn about these verbs and you will also learn about how to make sentences using these sein and heißen verbs. Then you will learn numbers from 1 to 20 and from 20 to 100 you will learn in the next lesson. And based upon these numbers, you will learn some questions and answers like how to frame the questions and how to reply to these questions. Okay? In German, some words use special symbols. And these special symbols are like these characters of this type. If you see here on the screen, this is looking something like capital V, right? And this is pronounced as S, like stressed S. And this is U. Okay? And this is also a special symbol. And this is pronounced as A, little bit stressly you have to say. And this is also a special symbol. And these are required for some special words in German. Okay. The first topic is about salutations. Salutations are called as Grüße in German. This symbol is pronounced as U and this symbol is pronounced as S. And now let's see the different salutations in German. Hallo means hello. Grüße dich means hello there. Guten Morgen means good morning. Here Guten means good morning. Morgen means morning. Guten Tag means good afternoon. Guten means good. Tag means afternoon. Guten Abend means good evening. Guten means good. Abend means evening. Guten Nacht means good night. Guten means good. Nacht means night. Auf Wiedersehen means goodbye. This is the formal way of saying. Suppose when you want to say goodbye to a stranger or someone elder to you, you say in a polite way. For that in German, we will say as Auf Wiedersehen. Tschüss means bye. This is an informal way of saying. Informal way means suppose you are saying bye to your friend who is intimate to you. Then you will say as Tschüss in German. Lastly, Danke. Danke means thank you. These are about salutations. Personal pronouns. Personal pronouns in German are known as personal pronomen. So let's see how the first person, second person and third person are called in German. This is about subject singular. For I, we say as ich in German. Ich. For you informal, we say as du. For he, it is ihr. For she, it is sie. For it is s. And for you formal, it is sie. S is capital letter for you formal. Now, what is the difference between you informal and you formal means? Suppose if you are speaking to a person who is intimate to you, then you use informal. One is close to you, then you use informal you, that is you. And when you speak to other person in a polite way, in a respect way or to elders, then you use this formal you, that is sie. And for subject plural, for we it is wir, for you all it is ihr, for they it is sie, and this s is small letter. Then for you all, this is also formal. This is also capital S-I-E. This is pronounced as Z. So these both are formal. This is formal you and this is formal you all. Suppose when you want to say to some group of people, maybe two people or more, then when you want to use you all formal way to address to them, then Z you will use. And here this you all is informal. It means like suppose you're speaking to some people, for example, for children, suppose like, or some people who are younger to you, or some students you want to speak, or some children you want to speak, then you say you all. When you want to address few children or few students, suppose for example, then you'll use this you all, that is ihr. The first topic is about salutations. Salutations are called as Grüße in German. This symbol is pronounced as U and this symbol is pronounced as S. And now let's see the different salutations in German. Hallo means hello. Grüße dich means hello there. Guten Morgen. Sein verb, S-E-I-N. Sein verb. This is the basic German verb and it means to be. You have verb how to use for different subjects. Is called as conjugation. So now let's see for subject singular how to use and for subject plural how to use. It will not be the same for all the subjects. So this is known as the using for different subjects. The format is known as conjugation. So here subject singular for ish, that is I, it is been. Ish bin you have to say. That is I am. Du, that is informal you will say bist. So du bist means you are. For ear cs, that is he, she, it, for the three it comes ist. So suppose like ear ist means he is, she ist means she is, as ist means it is. For example, he is a boy, she is a girl, it is a cat. In that case you will use for he, she, it, ist. Next, Z formal, it is sinned. Here Z is used in a polite way and in a respected way. So for this plural form will come, that is sinned. So Z sinned means you are. For subject plural, we are sinned, that is we are. Sin will come for we are. This red color you have to practice, these are in German. And the blue color here I have given the meaning of these in English. Okay, and the conjugation for these subjects are given here in German. Okay, ear seed you have to say, ear seed means you all are. This is informal you all. Next, Z sinned means they are. Z you all, this is formal. Suppose you all people, elderly people, or in a polite way, who is not intimate to you, then you will say you all. Then Z sin means you all are. This is how the conjugation of saying happens. So ich bin, du bist, ihr ist, she is, sie ist, es ist, sie sind, wir sind, ihr seid, sie sind, sie sind. Depending upon the conjugation also you can understand which subject it is. Okay, and this, here if you see, this is the column for subject singular, this is the column for the conjugation of saying for this singular, this is the column for subject plural, and this is the column for the verb conjugation for this subject plural. So this is how the same verb has to be conjugated for different subjects. Now you will see some example sentences how to use this same verb. Here are few example sentences for how to use the sign verb. Beispiele means examples. Now in these examples I suggest you to watch this table also so that you will be able to remind the conjugation that we use for the different subjects. Now here the first question, this question starts with where. Where means who. Here where means who. Okay. So the question here, the first question is where bist du means who are you. Where means who and the conjugation for du is bist. So where bist du means who are you. If you see in the table for du informal, it is best. So where bist du means who are you. Suppose you are asking to the person who is in front of you. Then she replies to as Ich bin Tina. Ich bin Tina means I am Tina. Here the conjugation for ich is bin. So that's why Ich bin Tina means I am Tina. So you ask the other person who are you, then she replied as I am Tina. The second question, where is er means who is he. Here er means he and the conjugation for er is the. So where is er means who is he. Er is Thomas. He is Thomas. See the conjugation here in the table. For er it is, that is he is. So where is er means who is he. Er is Thomas means he is Thomas. The third question, where sind sie, who are they. Here sie is the form. This is the plural form. If you observe the conjugation also you can understand that this is in the conjugation of plural, that is they. So who are they. See in the table for sie it is they. So where sind sie means who are they. Sie sind Studenten. Sie sind Studenten means they are students. Here Studenten means students. Here every sentence should start with the capital letter. Here S is capital means it doesn't mean formal you. It is they, that is Z. Sie sind Studenten means they are students. Because you are asking that who are they? So the reply is they are students. Fourth question, where sind Sie? Who are you? Here, sind is the conjugation for Z. Here I have underlined here, S is capital letter. It means that formal you. Here, if you see in the table, formal you, it is sind. So, where sind Sie means who are you? Suppose you are asking to a person, to a man who is standing before you or sitting before you, where sind Sie means who are you? Then he replied as, Ich bin Adam. I am Adam. This is how the conjugation of sein happens and how to use the sein verb in the sentences. Now here it is sein is a unregelmäßig. This is unregelmäßig because if you observe the spellings of sein, here it is bin, here for du it is bist, for HCS it is ist, and for Z formal it is sin. So if you observe the spelling pattern here, the spelling is being changing, the same it's not repeating. So this kind of verbs are called as unregelmäßig. It means irregular verbs. So sein is an irregular verb. So in German, this irregular verb is called as unregelmäßig. So this is about the sein verb. So I hope you understood how to make sentences using this sein conjugation for different subjects and how to ask questions and how to reply for the questions. Next verb is heißen. Heißen means to be called or to be named. When you want to say your name or when you want to ask the other person's name, then we use the heißen verb. The different conjugations for this heißen verb for different subjects. First for subject singular, ich heiße, you, this is informal you, that is du heißt. For he, she, it, that is er, sie, es, it is heißt. And for you, formal, that is sie heißen. For subject plural, wir heißen, ihr, that is informal you all, it is heißt. For sie, that is they, it is heißen. For you all formal, that is sie, it is heißen. So when you're speaking in a respect way or when you're speaking to more than one person like we or you all, whether it is informal or formal, then we use en will come at the end. That is in plural form it will come. And here if you observe the conjugation for du, it is heißt, and for RCS, it is heißt, and for ear, informal you all, it is heißt. It is the same spelling for these three. Okay, and when the subject is in plural form, then en will be added at the end, that is heißen for formal you, that is z, and for we, that is wir, it is heißen, and if you see for they, that is z, it is heißen, and for formal you all, that is z, it is heißen. This is the way the conjugation for heißen for different subjects. Here, ich heiße means I am called. It is the du heißt means you are called. Here, suppose er heißt means he is called. Sie heißt means she is called. Es heißt means it is called. Here, sie heißen, this is formal you. It means you are. And wir heißt means you, we are called. Ihr heißt means you are called. You all are called. This is informal you all. That is ihr heißt means you are all called. Sie heißen, that is they are called. Sie heißen, here formal you all. Then sie heißen means you are all called. This is the way the conjugation of heißen happens, and this heißen is a regular mäßig. That is regular verb. So suppose if you see here the spelling pattern of heißen, the same heißen is repeating unlike the sein verb. So this heißen here, it is heiße, heißt, heißt, heißen. The heißen verb spelling pattern is repeating. So this verb is known as regelmäßig. Example sentences on how to use this heißen verb. Beispiele. Beispiele means examples. Here the question pattern starts with we. We means how. So like you want to ask the other person, how are you called? How are you named? So, we heißt du. The first question means how are you called? If you see the conjugation of du, it is heißt. So suppose you're asking a boy, what is your name? In English you will ask, no, that in German you will ask as how are you called or how are you named. So how means we. How are you called means we heißt du. We heißt du means how are you called. Ich heiße Stephen. I am called Stephen or I am named Stephen. So if you see the conjugation of ich, it is heiße. Ich heiße Stephen means I am called Stephen. Second question. Suppose you know the other person's name and you want to confirm, suppose like her name is Anita. So how do you ask in English? Is your name Anita? So in German, you will call as, since the conjugation for du it is heißt. So you will ask as heißt du Anita? It means are you called Anita? Then she says, Ich heiße Anita. I'm called Anita. If suppose you want to say yes, I'm called Anita, you can say for yes, yes, ja, je, ja. Ich heiße Anita. It means I'm called Anita. Wie heißt die Katze means how is the cat called? S heißt Modzi. It means it is called Modzi. Here if you see the conjugation for S, it is heißt. The third person S, it is heißt. So S heißt Modzi means it is called Modzi. The cat is called Modzi. If you want to say, then you can say as the cat, the heißt Modzi. The cat is called Modzi. This is how the heißen conjugation is used, and this is regelmäßig, that is a regular verb. And this is the way how the question pattern and answer will be done with this conjugation of heißen for the different subjects. And one thing I want to remind you, like it is not like same as in English. English is a different language and German is a different language. You have to learn how the way you have to speak in German. So in English you say what is your name, but in German you say like how are you called or how are you named. This is how it goes in German. So we learn the pattern how you have to say in German for any verb and for any sentence. When you want to ask, you learn the exact way, and that's how you're learning here in German. So I hope you understood about heißen. Next topic is about Zahlen. Zahlen means numbers. Here you will learn numbers from 0 to 20 in this lesson. The numbers in German, the numbers, and Zahlen means numbers. This is in the German numbers. Null means 0. Ein means 1. Zwei, Z-W-E-I. Zwei means 2. Drei, D-R-E-I. Drei means 3. Wir, V-I-R. Wir means 4. Fünf, F-U-N-F. Fünf means 5. Sechs, S-E-C-H-S. Sex means 6. Sex means 6. Sieben, S-I-E-B-N. Sieben means 7. Acht means 8. Noon, N-E-U-N. Noon means 9. Zehen, Z-E-H-N. Zehen means 10. Next numbers are 11. Elf means E-L-F. Elf means 11. Zwölf means 12. Z-W-O-L-F. This you have to pronounce 0 and upper there are 2 dots. This is a special symbol, and this is pronounced as Zwölf. Zwölf means 12. 13 means 13. From 13 to 19, the format will change and it will be the same. Like 13 can be say as 3 and 13. Like 13. 3 means 3, Zehen means 10. So 3 and 13 is 13. So 13 means 13. Wir Zehen. Wir means 4, Zehen means 10. Wir Zehen means 14. Fünf Zehen. Fünf means 5, Zehen means 10. Fünf Zehen means 15. Sechs Zehen. Sex means 16. But for 16, only S will not be there. See, if you observe 6 here, sex, S will be ended for sex. But in 16, S will not be there. It will be Sek Zehen. 16. Similarly, for 7, it is Sieben. N will be there at the end. But in 17, En will be there at the end for 7. But for 17, it will be Sieb Zehen. S-I-E-B. Sieb Z-E-H-N. Sieb Zehen means 17. Acht Zehen. Acht means 8. Acht Zehen means 8. 18. Noon Zehen. Noon means 9. Zehen means 10. So Noon Zehen means 19. And here 20 means Zwanzig. Zwanzig. This Zwan pattern will be repeated from 20 onwards to 30. So from 20 to 100 you will learn in the next lesson, and in this lesson you will be learning here from 0 to 20. So these are about the numbers, and let's see few example sentences how to use these numbers and to find out the age of the other person. Zahlen, Fragen und Antworten means questions and answers. Fragen means questions, und means and. For and in German it is und, U-N-D. Answers means Antworten. So let's see few question and answers. First question, wie alt bist du? Alt means old. So you are asking the other person, how old are you? Then how do you say in German? Wie alt bist du? Wie means how, alt means old, bist you means are you. So how old are you means wie alt bist you. Then he replies to us, ich bin 11. It means I am 11. Ich bin in same verb you learnt about bin. Same verb conjugation for ich is bin. So ich bin means I am. Elf means 11 years. Suppose if you want to say I'm 11, you can say simply as ich bin 11 means I am 11. Or if you want to say the complete sentence like I'm 11 years old, then you have to say as ich bin 11 Jahre alt. Jahre means years. Jahre alt means years old. So ich bin 11 Jahre alt means I am 11 years old. That pattern you will learn in the second question. Don't worry. Now see here. Wie alt ist Tina? It means how old is Tina? V means how, alt means old, ist means is. Tina. So V alt ist Tina means how old is Tina? Tina ist 10 Jahre alt means Tina is 10 years old. See, as I said earlier for the first question, similarly, if you can say as Tina ist 10, that means Tina is 10, or you can say as Tina ist 10 Jahre alt. It means Tina is 10 years old. Third question. Wie alt sind sie? How old are they? Here sie means they. And the conjugation for sie is sind. This is in same verb you learnt. For sie means it is sind. So we all sind sie means how old are they? You're asking the children how old are they, suppose. Then sie sind 15 Jahre alt. It means they are 15 years old. 5 means 5. 15 means 15. Jahre alt means years old. So sie sind 15 Jahre alt means they are 15 years old. So these are about the question and answers. Like here you learned that to know about how old is the other person and how old are you, or how to make sentences and asking the question that how old is, suppose like Tina, or how old are they, and you want to reply that Tina is 10 years old, I am 12 years old, they are 15 years old. For this type of questions to know about the age, first you learned about the numbers, how to say in German, then the question and answers to know about the age of the other person. So this is how you will ask the question and answers to know about the age. So this is about this lesson. And so a simple recap, like what you learned in this lesson is that you learned about the special symbols, then you learned about the salutations, then you learned about two different verbs, that is sein and Heisen verbs, and how to make sentences using these two verbs, then about numbers, then about these numbers. From these numbers you learned how to ask the age of the other person and how to say the age. All these questions you learned in this. So this is about the part 1 video. And here every lesson you have two modules, you will have two parts, that is part 1 and part 2. Part 1 you will have the German grammar of that lesson, and in part 2 you will learn about the email writing. Every lesson has email writing, so you have to watch part 2, and for every lesson part 2, that is email writing, is available in our Super German Academy, and please go and watch to that videos also, part 2 videos. Thank you so much for watching. If this video helped you, please like, share and comment our video. If you have not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to our Super German Academy YouTube channel and hit the bell icon to get further notifications of other videos. And thank you so much for watching. See you in the next video.